Welcome to the newest video. Today, I thought we'd do something interesting because the newest patch is coming out and everything's gonna kind of be changed, flipped on its head. Maybe a little bit, characters gonna be different. Maybe we're gonna have a new type of tier list. Maybe Bugs and Velma won't be S tier anymore. Pre-season 1, the open beta, after Evo, all this stuff that's happened. We're gonna be doing the tier list right now to try and see who do I think is really broken right now, right before the patch. Hopefully, when Morty comes out, we see some more craziness. I'm wondering where he's going to be on the tier list, but I'm not going to be ranking Rick and Morty until they come out. Taz needs help, and I think that this patch that's coming out for season 1 is going to help him, but I'm not really sure how much. He's kind of a crazy character. You give him too much, he will be really strong. So right now, I think he's making the C tier. Kind of a hard character to make balance if you're not going to make his tornado really strong. He'll put him in C tier for right now. And we're gonna keep going up the list. Played against this character at Evo and we destroyed them. I'm gonna say Garnet is like worse than Taz, just because if you don't know, like if you know her armor moves and you know how to just wait around and not interact with her when she's got that stuff waiting for you, or if you know how to wait around her moves and just like aerial her afterward or just space afterward, you destroy her. So I think she needs help. I don't know. I don't think the patches really did anything to help her too much. So I'm kind of wondering what they're going to do to make her better. Tony has said that she's not that far off from being good. I disagree. I think she needs more help than what the patches are doing, because she's a predictable character. Like if you just wait around, you're going to destroy her. But I could be wrong. Next on the list that I think is maybe B tier, I think Harley. I think Harley's honest now. I think Harley's actually honest. The patches that are coming out soon, they didn't really do anything except for give her like a weight buff by like 2 units, which isn't going to make that much of a difference because she's still really light, but character got changed around in the alphas, and I think that now she's more respectable as a character because she actually has to do combos and things that are not as predictable as before, but she still has to do kind of like the annoying stuff that she's always done, but she kind of has to work harder for it. So she has a real character now. She has always been like a decent character, a really good one, especially in 1v1s, like really hard to deal with. But the longer the meta goes on, the more that we figure them out, the more that we realize, like if we just wait around her cooldowns or wait around her aerials and like hit her at the times where she thinks she's safe, she kind of gets bopped, but she does body really hard. I got destroyed at Evo. Harley players make the character good. For me, man, everybody keeps saying Iron Giant's really good. I think that he's like decent. I don't think that he's really that crazy because I counter him now. Like I just play Superman. I'll play ReinDog and jab lock him. I just play Superman and lock him down. There's not really much he can do. They kind of also just nerfed him from this patch, so I'm like seriously thinking maybe he's worse now than what I think he is currently, because right now I think that he's in an alright spot. He's kind of spammy. That's probably what kept him decent in my mind, but I think that now that he's getting like nerfed and they're messing with him, he'll probably be worse. So we'll see how it goes after the patch notes drop, or after the patch drops. I think Shaggy's stupid. I think Shaggy's always been stupid. I started playing him because he's stupid. They're barely nerfing his like side B lag. They're barely making his whiff punish a little bit laggier, but not as laggy, but like his side B was kind of hard to stop. I think the real problem with him is down smash spam and the hit stunts like cancels. I think that's what's broken about him, not really his aerials or his specials, but I also think that his specials kind of are harder to deal with at lower level. You just got to stay away from him, which sucks, but I think that's why he's A, because like there's no way they gave him Ultra Instinct abilities and then just like not be good. He's good. Like he's stupid good. He's like one of those characters you don't interact with. Same with Iron Giant. Like if you just don't interact with them, they can't do anything. Or if you play Superman, like they suck. They can't do much. He's hype, but like at the same time, he's really annoying to deal with, and he kind of felt like nothing could punish him as hard. Maybe he'll be more brought back in a line when the patch drops. So I'm gonna keep him A. We'll see how I feel about him after the patch notes. Probably won't drop that much because it's only whiff recovery they added onto his notes. And I'll be going over the patch notes actually after this video, or actually soon. So we'll have that video out as well. The patch notes didn't really impress me that much. I mean, they did a lot of things that I think that were healthy, but they also didn't do things that I thought would change things and make things better. So I'm not really sure how it would work. So we're in A tier. There's a lot of characters that are broken in A tier right now. I think Batman is stupid. I don't think he's S tier because of the fact that literally he kind of is a gimmicky character. He literally revolves around his Batarang and how broken the cooldown is if you grab it again. We'll see how I feel after the patch, but I still think Batman's stupid. I just fought a Batman in Grands for 1v1s and I barely beat him, and my god, that character, strong. If you just play patient, dude, if you give him prep time, he's really broken. But if you don't give him any prep time, he kind of falls apart. So if you just rush him, he doesn't really have the armor or anything. He can grappling hook, sure, but he can also lose the interaction if you just dodge down. So I think he's good, and I think he's borderline stupid after all the patches. He was not good in the beta, or in the alpha, but they made him strong in the beta, and now they kind of brought him back a tiny bit, but not very much. So he's still going to be really good. Next up, obviously, We had Finn. Finn is getting nerfed. We all know. I do think he is really, really, really strong. My duo partner plays him, so I know how strong he is. So like, I think he's right here before the nerfs, and the nerfs might make him down a little bit, but he's not going to be down too bad. He definitely has to use his brain a little more. My duo partner never spams the same moves over and over again, so I know that he won't be having any issues. I think that it'll be fine. But a lot of the like crappy Finns who just spam and use the same moves over and over again because they have priority and they have their huge hitboxes, they're going to be bad. They're not going to get as much gold now for doing what they want to do. They're not going to get as much anything now. So I think that he's going to be good. He's always been a threat, especially in 1v1s, but this is a duo tier list. So I think in the duo setting, he's really broken just because his down air just kills raw for no reason. Like he bounces off the ground, you die. Dunks you at 60, you die. Same problem with like literally Shaggy. Shaggy will down air you at like 60 near a ledge and you just die. It doesn't make any sense. He's just too strong of a downer, I think. If anybody's down air stronger than ReinDog's, dude, I'm telling you right now, if anybody's down air stronger than ReinDog's, they're automatically broken because ReinDog has to use his down air in a way that he has to either charge it and go for a hard read, or he has to do like several light down air hard reads to actually kill you. Otherwise, you're just gonna live because the hit stun from his down air is not as good. Down air not as good as it should be, and I think it could be improved. I think that he needs help. His forward air does not work correctly, and his up air is barely getting a buff to make the hitbox bigger. But in reality, the problem with the up air for ReinDog is the fact that it literally doesn't connect. It just drops out of it. If you fast fall too, the guy just falls out of it, and whoever you're trying to hit falls out of it. I think that if you use aggro and you play him protect style with aggro, he's broken. But a lot of ReinDog are still trying to figure him out. Too bad I already have, and he's really, really strong. And Leviathan is the best one example. If you can watch gameplay with Leviathan, you already know he is the best ReinDog, and the way he plays is aggro, and you need to play aggro with this character, because if you camp, you're not going to win. I just want to mix around right here. Everybody's saying all these things about certain characters. I kind of think that Superman's broken. I think that he should be S tier, but the reason why he's not is because he is kind of gimmicky. If you know what you want to keep away from for him, he doesn't do anything. Like if you keep him away, nothing happens. Like he has to get in on you, and if he does, he kills you. Like he will just follow up, follow up, follow up, follow up. He's one of those characters where like he actually feels like he has combo potential. You can nair into forward air into like side B, or forward or nair side B. Like you literally just mix it up and just imagination. If someone tries to dunk you, you just up B and throw him into hell. Like it's stupid. Like I've done it so many times in 1v1 tournaments, doubles tournaments. He is a broken character, and I don't think that he will ever not be like S tier, A tier. I think he's literally borderline. He might actually be the new S tier now that these characters like that Velma and Bugs Bunny got nerfed. And since we already know that they're really good, I'm just going to say these two characters, we already know. Bugs and Velma have always been a problem. At EVO, there was like literally like 100 and something Bugs Bunnies or something. There was like a stupid amount of Bugs Bunnies. There was like 49 Velmas or something. Like there was a lot of these characters. And that's how you know that there's a problem with this character. Because even I used Velma. I think Velma's going to be broken even after the patches too. So I don't really know what's going to, I think she's still going to be like a S tier. They didn't really do anything that stops my playstyle. They added more whiff recovery or something on some certain things, but I don't care about that because I don't miss with her really. I don't spam with her either, so it's the spam players are going to get destroyed. Everybody playing Bugs Bunny and Velma and just spamming to win, they're going to lose their minds because this patch note just absolutely abolished some of the things. Like Bugs is no longer be able to like sit there with his broken ass pie, make you slow, and get free up airs on you. He actually has to play the game now, similar to how Harley players are going to have to play the game. Like they have to be honest now. This patch is probably going to be the last time you see Bugs Bunny up here in the S tier. Velma might still stay there just because who cares if they got rid of her down air up B? I don't really care. Like they literally didn't really do much to what I thought they would do to Velma, and Velma's still gonna be a problem. Like this patch coming out is gonna make us know who's where, but I think still right now, obviously these characters are just broken. Tom and Jerry, people need to respect that this character's broken. He's broken as hell. I lost to the losers finals at EVO, barely losing out of the money, and it's because this stupid character, all he does is sit around and spam. They said that he's a problem in high elo, and the reason why he's a problem is because everybody knows how to run away. That's the only reason why he's this much of an issue. He literally runs away the entire time. He has projectiles that have priority. You took Scooby once, all the perks and stuff that are supposed to work against him do not work. So he's just broken right now. Hopefully they gut him because literally he should be right here. Especially after this patch note, he's gonna be broken. Like, he has no competition anymore. He might be one of the lightest characters in the game or whatever, but this guy literally can run away and just down air you raw. His down air and up or just kill for no reason. They shouldn't kill as like they do. And I'm probably gonna pick him up just until they nerf him because he's literally so broken, and I've been playing him. He's just busted, like straight up. Void and the Cot also know how broken he is. Void actually is a god compared to these other Tom and Jerry's who just run away and don't interact. Literally, they don't have a brain when it comes to playing him. So I think that if you take away a lot of his safety and make him not as much of a spammy character, he's gonna have a hard time. All the good Tom and Jerry's are gonna remain, but the bad ones are gonna be not as good. So I think that Tom and Jerry's the next on the chopping block, especially after this patch coming out. I think he's more broken than these two. He's always been in my eyes because he has no, like, you can't punish him when his perks don't even work right. So like, that's omega broken. Like, he's annoying. If you play him, you're playing a top tier, and I don't care what you say. Steven Universe, okay, I think that this guy is stupid. He has the potential to be better because he can just shadow box and box out anybody below him. Like, he just keeps them out. He also can destroy these guys up here, but the reason why I don't know yet is because he has kind of bit of a problems. Like, they changed the way his nair works and like some other stuff and made him have more issues than he should have. I think once he gets ironed out, he's gonna be one of the best characters in the game because he has shields and he can make platforms in this game. If you can change the terrain, you can change where you're battling, that just automatically makes you broken no matter what. And also, he kills vertically and he can dunk. He also has like a Shaggy side B for some reason when he's in the air. So he's definitely like really strong, really quick with it. He's good support. I definitely believe in this character. And I also believe that if I ever have to fight him, I'm gonna have to camp him because he's really hard. I've already had to camp a few of them. He's not easy to deal with. Like, he's very hard to deal with. I think he's gonna be insane. I think Jake the dog, man, I'm kind of conflicted. This is kind of ordered, but kind of not, because like at the same time, some of these characters are kind of interchangeable within A tier, while as B and C, there's only like a few of them, so like they can't get interchanged. S tier, I think, is ordered. I think S tier is ordered because Tom and Jerry's broken as hell. I just think that this character is broken. I think Jake is broken. I think the way, if you play him like Min combined with like Kirby and like actually like fighting playstyle and not just camping, he's a menace. But now that they're going to be nerfing his down air, I think that he might be lower, because his down air was, his little skateboard bullshit was like literally the bread and butter of everything that he could want. It would get killed, it comboed into itself, it dunked, like it was stupid. So now that he's going to have his down air nerfed, I think he'll be lower because he won't be as annoying, because I deal with them really well now. But he kind of has that range and the tools to where he can be in the higher echelon of things and not really care about where he is. He kind of is a good character, but also at the same time, the nerf might make him not as good. I might put him somewhere else later, but I think that he's still really strong. LeBron. The LeBron backshot map and all this other stupid shit he can do. This character's stupid. Like, he's legit like right up there with everybody else, because if he can use the ball and generate the ball at smart times and get the ball back, he's really hard to deal with. They are nerfing the crap out of some of the stuff that he's doing and some of the glitch things that he has, but that doesn't really matter to me. What matters to me is that they're making him like consistent, because he had this weird bug where he had like 2 moves that staled, and it made it really hard to like not have staled moves on his nair or whatever. So I think that he's gonna be really strong now that they're gonna make it so that he doesn't stale all the time. He's gonna be really broken in the future, just because people are still figuring him out. I think that he's gonna be really strong. He's gonna stay up here in the A tier, I think, because he actually has some good tools and things to deal with, and he has ways to deal with you in unexpected ways that you may not even know until you get hit by it. So I think this character just slept on. I think ARYA needs help. I mean, obviously this patch is going to help her, but I don't think that she's viable. I just brush her off. Like, I don't think I've ever lost to an ARYA. I don't think I really ever will, because I don't play into them. I run away from them a lot, because that's all you got to do. These characters that you run away from and don't interact are all right here. You just don't interact with them. Literally ignore them and run away. She's going to throw her knife, and she's going to teleport, and you just wait for her to do that, and you smack her right after. Or if she's on you, you just dodge when she does it, and it doesn't do anything to you. Like, I think that she needs help with certain things, but now that they're making her in this new patch, she's probably going to be consistent. I think she'll be stupid and low elo finally if they make her better, but I don't really care for her that much. I never had a problem with ARYA. The most problem I've had is like trying to compete with her like side B after she throws the knife. She kind of just gets outspaced, and she's really light, so she just dies. So I don't pay attention to how she really plays, because really she's got like 2 moves that people use and spam. She's got her dunk, but like I don't ever get hit by that because it's so predictable. You see her charging it, and it's like, okay. Like, I don't really care. So I think she needs help. She'll probably get help in this patch, and I think she'll be good. Wonder Woman. I think Wonder Woman's broken, guys. I think Wonder Woman's like up here. I think with this patch coming out too, she's gonna be even more broken, because her weight went up like 9 units, and she's finally gonna be a tank. She's like heavier than other characters now finally. She's got like weak things about her.
She's got cooldown issues that I don't like. I wish that they made her lasso even like shorter cooldown, because all of these other characters like Batman can just spam a 1 second move. Like he picks up his batarang, he's got 1 second cooldown on it. Like that doesn't seem smart at all to me. Maybe her Whip of Hephaestus like combined into her base stat, and then just having a different perk would be better. From the top 5, I think the top 5 of this is like probably where I would keep it. Because these characters, if you sleep on them, they just destroy you. If you don't give respect to these characters, they just kill you. I don't give respect to these 4 at the end, and I still beat them. But if I sleep on any of these characters right here, I just die. I have to actually use my brain and play against them in a way that like makes them not be able to play the game. S tier obviously broken. Like there's nothing we can do about this until the patch comes out, and they're literally Tom and Jerry is going to be the S tier after this patch comes out, because nothing happened to him. They didn't do anything to him. They're saying they're going to do something later. I don't really know if I believe them. Some of the perks don't even work against him, man. They're barely going to be making the perks work against this stupid character, and I still think there's more issues that he has that nobody has, they haven't addressed yet. This is going to be a deadly character to deal with in this next coming patch. These characters are going to get nerfed, so they're probably going to be A tier, maybe S tier for Superman, even though all he got was the whiff punish. I don't think that he's going to be falling down that far. I think that Superman might be the new problem. He might be the new problem along with Wonder Woman, because the buffs are going to be something else, dude. I think that he's going to be really strong. And obviously, Rick and Morty, we have no idea what they're going to be like. So they're coming out on, well, I mean, Morty's coming out on the 23rd. So it's coming out soon. So we don't know how he's going to play yet, but I know he's a bruiser. So we're definitely going to see that in the future. If you like what you've done during scene, if you guys like this tier list, if you guys want to see more, if you guys want to see the next tier list after the patch notes comes out, we're going to be making some videos, guys, and keeping everything up to date. We just got done with some tournaments that we did, and I want to make some videos about that. We won the 2v2 and 1v1 tournament, so I'm trying to make some posts about that. You already know. But guys, it's been a good time. Let me know if you guys have any questions, or if you guys would put who where. What do you guys think is a top tier in this game right now? And I will check out the comments and comment back, and see you guys next time. Make sure you like and subscribe so you can always see these videos when they come out. And become a patron so you can see all the exclusive videos and content before it is edited. Later, y'all. I will see you next time in the next video. Goodbye, soldier. Ooh.